What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another vlog, and yes, the Christmas holiday season is finally over. Christmas has come and gone, and had a great time as always. Had a great time with my family. It was a pretty good day, and yeah, today we're going to be doing a haul video as we always do, and we're going to be recapping in 2016 as a whole. From movies and from personal life as well. So let's start off with the 2016 review and the personal life, because I really want to get that out of the way so I can show off all the stuff that I got this year, because I had a pretty good haul this year. So 2016 was a pretty good year, I gotta say. It wasn't a great year in my opinion. I think that there were some bumps in the road, but it was a pretty good year. I've had even worse years, but 2016 was a pretty good year for me. There were some good moments that happened. For instance, I got to go to Comic-Con for the first time. I'd never done that before. I've never been to Comic-Con. Finally went to it this year. That was a great moment in 2016 for me. Made my own club. I got to what else I got to do? I got to grow on my YouTube channel. So it was a pretty good year for me in 2016. There were some bumps in the road, obviously, but pretty good year overall. I had a pretty good year. Now when it comes to movies, for 2016, I'm going to say for movies, it was a mixed bag, because there were some good movies, and then there was the bad movies. For instance, some good movies, Captain America Civil War, Jungle Book, Rogue One. There were some pretty good movies, and then there were some bad ones, like most recently Assassin's Creed, Independence Day Resurgence. What else was bad? Ninja Turtles. There were some bad movies this year, but we've had those type of years before. It's relevant. What I mean by relevant is that this usually happens. I mean, we usually get bad movies each year, and this is just another year for bad movies. I mean, like I mentioned, Ninja Turtles, what else? Assassin's Creed, Independence Day, Resurgence. There were some pretty bad movies this year, but there were some good ones as well. There was also some controversial ones as well, for mainly the DC movies. Those were pretty controversial this year. Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad. Lots of controversy there, and yeah, so kind of a mixed bag this year. Of course, you guys know I'll be doing my top 10 favorites and my top 10 worst, and my most anticipated films for 2017, and that'll be fun. So, yeah. Let's get down with the haul now, shall we? So, I had a pretty good Christmas this year overall, and we're going to look at it right now. So, starting off, we're going to start off with the tech stuff, like the stuff that it's not like as exciting as the other stuff, but I think it's pretty cool and I want to show it off. So, first thing I got, which I thought was very, very cool, and I kind of wanted this because I used to have a pair of these, but I think mine might have broke, and it's new headphones. They have a speaker in here and everything, and apparently they're neon headphones, so they glow in the dark. Don't know if it works or not, but that's pretty cool. I haven't had a proper set of headphones for a very, very long time, so yeah, these are pretty awesome. Next one I have is the jump drive from Lexar. Pretty good. It's 2.0 USB. I have a USB from the same company, and it's plugged on my computer right now, and I'll show you right now. See? There it is. And there's the new one. So, pretty awesome, huh? Okay, the next two items that we have here is something that this channel has been needing for a very, very long time, as well as a film project that I'm working on. If you guys know the film project, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, we can get these for a very, very long time. We have not one, but two video editors. And one is going to be used for my YouTube channel, which will be this one. This one is a 360 angle video maker. It's the first world's first 360 video editor, and it's easy to use, true to life color. That one's pretty good, so I'm going to use this one for my YouTube channel. And this one, of course, will be going towards my movie, because this one's a movie maker, and definitely going to use this towards my film project. So, pretty awesome. If you're making a YouTube channel or movie or anything, definitely pick up a video editor so that your videos can look crisp and clear, so you can look professional. And the last bit of the techie stuff that I got this year, I got 3 more items. So, let's start with these 2. First one is a new camera. This is a digital PC webcam. Now, I have plans to use this for next year. I want to ask you guys, do you at any point want to see me live stream? Because I can make that possible now. And if you want me to live stream, let me know, because I have no problem doing a live stream during the weekends. So, you guys let me know. Should I do a live stream? You guys let me know, because that could possibly happen. And to go with my PC webcam, I have an aluminum case. This doesn't just work for cameras. It also works for MP3 players, iPhones, smartphones, and of course cameras. So this is, I haven't opened it yet, obviously, and I want to see like how it fits my Android phone, because my Android phone, if I go pick it up right here, this is my Android phone, and I don't know if this will fit this pocket or this aluminum case, but we'll see. But yeah, and we have one more. Oh, one more beautiful thing, and that's this big monstrosity. Yes, that is a photo frame, a digital phone frame? No, a digital photo frame. My tongue is not working. I apologize. 7-inch digital photo frame. This is very, very cool. It can hold up to, if I read it, it can store up to 324 photos. Dang. That is a lot of photos, and considering how many photos I take during my year, I'm going to need this, and this is going to look pretty cool. I don't know where this is going to go in my room, but we're going to make this work, because this is pretty awesome. Well, that's it for the tech stuff, so now let's get into the movie stuff, because you know this channel's all about movies. So let's get into the movies, and boy oh boy, was there a lot of movies this year. We're just going to start off in no particular order. We're just going to do it randomly. So first one I got was The Man of Steel. Now, I never picked this up when it came out, and I do like Man of Steel for what it was. I think it's a good movie overall, and I think that some people are actually pushing it, like hating it a lot. I understand why it has the flaws. I understand why the third act was a little bit of a mess, but I like the first and second act, and really like this movie. I really enjoy it. It's definitely my favorite DC film so far in the DCEU, and yeah, really like this movie a lot. And it's definitely one of the best Superman movies we have so far, so I would recommend watching this and picking up when you guys get to. So, yep, that is The Man of Steel. Speaking of the DCU, you know, Man of Steel was just a starting point for the DC Cinematic Universe. So what came after it? Well, this one. Yeah, I know it is a very, very controversial movie. A lot of people have gripes with this movie, and it is one of the most controversial films I've ever seen in 2016. But I have to say, I did like this movie. I don't like the theatrical cut. I've already made that clear. I don't like the regular cut. But the Ultimate Edition, which is this one, I like it. I like the extended cut. I think that it actually makes the film a lot better. And I think that it's a good film to watch. And yeah, it's pretty good. So I recommend watching it just for the Ultimate Edition, not the regular cut, because that was terrible. I think you guys know where this is going. If I got Man of Steel and I've got Batman vs Superman, yep. I also got Suicide Squad. You know what? I like the regular cut. Like this is the weird thing. I hate the regular cut on this, but I like the regular cut on this. I like the extended cut on this, but I hate the extended cut on this. So, I already explained why I hate the extended cut. It has nothing new added, and there's just nothing, you know, there that makes the movie even better. But I like the theatrical version as it is. I gave it like an 8 out of 10 because I think it's okay. I think the third act is, again, a mess. DC with their third acts. They never work with their third acts. But I like it for what it is, and yeah, pretty cool. I like it. So. And of course, I am a Transformers fan. You guys know that. I am a huge Transformers fan. So, of course, for Christmas, when this was announced, I had to pick this up as soon as possible. Transformers the movie. Of course, I had to pick up Transformers the movie at some point because this is a great little 80s movie. I will argue why I like it, and I will argue why it's actually a pretty good movie. Main reasons? One, it has some of the most memorable stuff from their animated movie. Because if you talk about animated movies, the sleeve's coming out. If you talk about 80s animated movies, Transformers the movie is probably the one you're going to talk about the most, because that's the one that everybody remembers, and it's the one that everybody, everyone can enjoy, because it has the songs, it has the, it has the songs, it has the animation, it has the characters. It's a pretty good movie. I wouldn't say it's a great movie, but I like it for what it was, and I enjoy it. So, yeah, I'm a Transformers fan. Had to pick this up at some point, of course. Speaking of films that I had to get, of course, last year this came out, and it just got released on Blu-ray this year. Of course, I had to pick this up at some point. Star Wars The Force Awakens. Of course, I had to pick this up at some point. I mean, my friends had it on Blu-ray already, and I had to pick up mine at some point, and now I have it, and I'm more than happy. I love Star Wars The Force Awakens. I absolutely loved it. It was a great movie. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I understand that, yes, it's a New Hope 2.0, but I will argue why it's good that they took inspiration from that one. And I just like it. I like the movie, and you guys know that I like Rogue One a bit better than The Force Awakens, but I still love The Force Awakens for what it is. The Force was strong in this one. Alright, now we're done with the single packs. Now we're going into trilogy packs, because there was a lot of trilogy packs that I got this year. So let's take a look. First one I got this year is a trilogy that I think a lot of people don't like, and I kind of like it for the most part, and I think it's a good 80s/90s type of movie, and that was Robocop. Now, I know that everyone loves the first one. I love the first one as well. And the sequel, some people hate, some people like it, and the third one, everybody hated. Yeah, I will argue that the first one was great. I love the first one. The sequel, and in between, I had some good. There had some good points, and there were some bad points. And the third one, I completely understand why it was terrible. But I like the character Robocop. I like the suit. I like the style of Robocop. So yeah, and I didn't know there was even a trilogy collection for this, so I picked it up, and I was like, okay, thank you. So that was really cool. I was really happy to get that one. So that was pretty interesting. The next trilogy one that I got was something that I personally believe is a very underrated trilogy, and actually is a good trilogy. And it had a movie this year, and a lot of people apparently did not like it, but I personally liked it. That's the Bourne trilogy. Now, Jason Bourne came out this year, and I like Jason Bourne. You guys know my review. I liked Jason Bourne. I understand its flaws, but I actually like Jason Bourne. The Bourne trilogy. I actually have not finished the Bourne trilogy. I've heard great things about this trilogy, and I think that it's underrated because nobody really talks about this trilogy. When you talk about big trilogies, the Bourne trilogy doesn't get brought up. I mean, sometimes it might get brought up, but it doesn't come up like on like big YouTubers or big critics. Like, no one mentions this trilogy. So they'll mention like The Dark Knight, The Lord of the Rings. They'll mention the big trilogies, but they'll never mention this one. So really excited to get into this one and see what Mr. Jason Bourne has to offer in these movies. So, speaking of the Dark Knight trilogy, yeah, at some point I had to pick this up. I mean, the Dark Knight trilogy is a special edition. Comes with all three Batman movies: the Batman Begins, the Dark Knight, and the Dark Knight Rises. Comes with 5 original frameable villain prints from Mondu, and a letter from director Christopher Nolan. It also features the complete IMAX sequences from The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. So that's pretty cool. I like that they include the IMAX sequences in here as well. Comes with a few documentaries and pretty awesome. I like it. I love the Dark Knight Trilogy. You guys know me. I love the Dark Knight Trilogy. It's one of the best trilogies of all time. And Christopher Nolan did a great job with this. And yeah, I had to pick this up at some point because this is a fantastic trilogy. Enough said. I mean, I don't have to go on and on because it's just that good. So, yeah. Long live the Dark Knight Trilogy. Okay, next one that I got was something that was pretty interesting. So, okay, before I show off the trilogy pack that I got of this, it'll pretty much be a spoiler once I show off the single one. But the thing is that I got the first Terminator. Yeah, from my mother, I got the Terminator, which was good. I love the first Terminator. And I was really happy to get this. And then I go to my father's house, and he figured, why don't you just get the anthology pack instead? So it's cool. So I have the single disc of the first Terminator, and now I have all the Terminator movies except Terminator Genesis. I hate that movie so much. But we have the Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, and Terminator Salvation. If you guys want to check, it's right there. Yeah, I have not watched Terminator 3 or Terminator Salvation, so I'll check those out. But obviously I saw the Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day, so yeah, this is pretty cool. I like the front of this box. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, I like the front of this one as well. So, you know, one of James Cameron's best in my opinion, and yeah, James Cameron really changed up the game for movies in the 90s with Terminator. And he did a really great job with this. And you know, James Cameron is a really good director in my opinion. I think that he's just one of the best around. Okay, there were 2 more things that I got for Christmas. And I consider them the big things that I got for Christmas. So I'm going to go grab them right here. Hopefully you did not just see them. The first one I got was a trilogy that I absolutely love. And I know a lot of people love it. We celebrated it on October 21st, 2015. Yep, if you guys know that date, Back to the Future. Of course, I had picked up this trilogy at some point. Back to the Future 30th Anniversary Trilogy. I love this trilogy so much. I love it to death. I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's such a good trilogy. I love the first one. I love the sequel. And the third one, I understand why some people didn't like it, but I personally liked it. So, really like this trilogy. It's so good, so good, so good. I have nothing really else to say. I mean, it's just that good. Pick this up when you get a chance to, because it's a really good trilogy. Love it, love it, love it. And the last one I got is something that I honestly have not finished watching. When I saw a prequel, like you know how Star Wars had prequels, this franchise also got prequels. It came out this year, and when I watched it, I'm glad that I understood the movie, because it would have been hard for me to not understand that said movie if I didn't watch the ones that came after it. You know, like, I'm just rambling. I did not watch this trilogy or this saga. Yes, Harry Potter. This was the big one. I got all 8 films now from Harry Potter, and I honestly have not watched all the Harry Potter movies. I remember watching the first one and bits of Deathly Hallows Part 1, but Half-Blood Prince. I don't know, I just haven't gotten around to finishing all the Harry Potter movies. So when I went to go see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, I'm so glad I understood that movie. I'm pretty sure there were Easter eggs in that, and I probably didn't catch them because they're from Harry Potter. But a good friend of mine pointed them out for me and made me look like an idiot. And yeah, I'm more than happy to have this, and I'm super happy because I'm going to dive into this and see what the buzz is on the wizard world. So finally, I will become a wizard someday, or a what do they call themselves? Is it just wizards, or do they call themselves something else? Just move on, Chris. Just move on. So that was my Christmas haul this year. It was a pretty good Christmas overall. It was a really good Christmas, in fact. Like a lot of trilogy packs that I got this year. And a lot of single ones, of course. And pretty good haul. I gotta say, it was a pretty good haul. And it was a pretty good Christmas and a pretty good year overall. So you guys let me know in the comment section below. Did you guys have a pretty good Christmas or a good Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever holidays you spent? Tell me if it was a good one. And how was your 2016 as a whole? Do you think that 2016 was good for movies as well? Just let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, it's the end of another year, guys. So mark your calendars for 2017 because there's a lot of movies coming. And I'll be here reviewing them, talking about them, reacting to them, all that good stuff. So I'll see you next time, guys. Happy holidays.